So, for those who don't know me already, my name's Cole. I'm 21, and I scaled a solar agency to 100K a month. And I was just in Cabo a few days ago for like 4 days, and I did all the guru things. I rented yachts, I went out, I went and drank the Clase Azul, and I did the guru shit. But no, I'm not here to sell you some fucking course right now. I'm not here to sell you anything. Something funny happened actually on the way to Cabo, and it made me realize like that was probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest reason why I saw the success that I did. So for some context, I was going, oh, you can fucking see me right here. But I was going to Cabo on the it doesn't fucking matter. It was like a Friday. I was supposed to leave on a Friday, and I had some like tickets on Delta, right? And this is a random ass story, but on Delta, I have flown Delta all the fucking time. So I'm like, okay, Delta, I need to be there 45 minutes before we take off so I can check my bag, because I have like clear and TSA. And so like, I thought I would be chilling. So essentially I get there around an hour before my flight takes off. So my flight takes off, let's say 11, I get there at 10. And so I get there at 10 and I go and check my bag, or I try. And that bitch is like, no, motherfucker, you're not allowed to do that. Sorry, I'm not a vlogger. But no, you're not allowed to do that. I'm like, why the fuck not? And she's like, international, it's actually an hour. And I was like 2 minutes late. And so she's like, yeah, no, nothing you can do. You can't actually refund your flights. Can't actually do anything about it. The only thing we can do is put you on flyby standby for like 2 days from now. I was like, well, shit. So at that point, I'd already had the yachts booked. I'd already had everything booked. I had a driver booked. I had everything that you can possibly think of. I had it booked already. And so like that left me pretty much, essentially, I don't know what to say, a few options. And option number one was do what the fucking flyby standby said. Right. And then option number two was essentially book other flights. And so like, whatever. More of the story, we ended up, I booked another flight for the next day. We had to change our return flight because they wouldn't let us get on the flight on the way back if we didn't get on the one there, or had to get a refund, had to change the days we were on the boats, had to do all this shit. And I know you're probably thinking I'm telling you this story to like flex or something. No. Wherever you're at financially, it's like that moment, I had one thing. And that one thing was simply just poise. I had the ability to sit there, take a deep breath. Yo, what the fuck can I do? I could have ate the trip. I could have not gone. I could have done a million other things, right? But what I decided to do was simply book new tickets, because like the point I'm trying to get across is like, let's say you were in my situation and you were going on a once in a life vacation and you did not have the financial ability to go book it again. There is no point in getting in your head about it. It is over. Action is in this moment right now. Nothing can ever happen anywhere but right now. And so us being like, oh no, we should have gone there 4 minutes earlier. Fuck the fuck, I don't fucking care. Like, but that's my point. But yeah, I could have been pissed off. I could have let it ruin my day. But instead, we use it as a moment to practice poise, a moment to practice patience, a moment to practice gratitude, right? And so, like, these obstacles are the exact reason why we need to be succeeding and why we should see success, is because of these genuine obstacles. If we had no problems, if we have no obstacles, we see no success. And so every single moment, the mindset you need is that we are creating the person that is deserving of the finances that are going to come, right? Because if you are not that person who deserves the finances, you will not have them. You won't have them. But like, I could have handled that situation in multiple different ways. And essentially it's like, whether it comes to your agency, whether it comes to your coaching business, whether it comes to your job, it's like, there will be very stressful things happening day in, day out, and you will get fucking punched in your face. You won't want to do shit. your client's gonna try and charge back. Your client's gonna be pissed. There's gonna be fuck shit that happens to you every single fucking day, because that's just how the game works, my guy. But like, the point of this is there's two ways you can react to those situations. One, oh no, this sucks, no. And then two, I am grateful for this. This is the perfect opportunity for me to practice patience, for me to get better at client delivery, for me to improve my communication skills, for me to get better at sales. Because you are not going to make the money until you get better. The reason you're not making the money is because you aren't better. Because if you were better, you would make the money. Because Hormozi's better than you. Because Elon Musk is better than you at providing value to people. And so that's why they are compensated way more generously. And if you provided more value to more people, just like Tesla does, just like Hormozi does on his channel, just like Hormozi does to his portfolio companies, you would make their amounts of money. Business isn't biased. They're not like, oh no, I don't like this guy that's watching this video, but the money does like Hormozi. It's your fault. So if I want you to take anything from this video, it's like, when you're in the moment, take a deep breath. This won't matter in a year. Genuinely. Amor fati. This is something the Stoics talk about, the love of fate, which essentially, love every single thing that has happened to you and that is happening to you. And don't just love it and don't just say you love it. My bad, my camera cut out. But instead of just like, oh yeah, I like it because it makes me better, genuinely act as if these things, you chose them. Because there's no other option. You can't do shit about it. So it's like, I even put myself in that situation that I was talking about, right? It was my fault. But yeah, it was my fault. So that's the point. Basically, is love everything that happens to you, whether it's in your business, whether it's with your family, every single shitty thing that happens to you, whether it's something tactical, oh, no one's responding to my DM. What do you do about it? Fucking just don't send the same one, dumbass. Send a new one. If no one's responding, wouldn't you think you should send a new one? If your ad's not working, don't you think you should send a fucking new one? That's what pisses me off. Your cold call script's not working? Oh, don't you think you should use a different one? My bad, y'all. But see every single thing you do as a moment to improve, right? Whether it's good, whether it's bad, take that data. As long as you have that positive feedback loop, you will succeed. So I got your guys' back, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna be way more active on this fucking channel. On God.